Rainbows roll by, glittering. I never thought they would let me in. A fading light, a distant call.
So we decided to come out today on this lovely day and have a front lawn chat. So we would love to share with you something that you've noticed, a lot of you viewers have noticed and have spoken to us about, our amber necklaces. So we kind of want to give the reason why we wear those and kind of talk about it. So we first introduced amber into our lives when Missy was a baby. She was terrible. She cried a lot, and so I was introduced. I don't know, a lot of people just kind of told me about these Baltic amber necklaces, and I was intrigued. So we invested in one. They're about $20 for a child's necklace, which is kind of a lot, but
they help a lot.
For the amount of help that they give you and for the amount of time that they last, so definitely worth the money. And they last forever. So as long as they don't break, which we've had some problems with ours. Sammy has a necklace here, but the clasp doesn't stay clasped, and so at random intervals it will just be missing, and so
it's just a twisty clasp that you twist and it twists together.
So it is a safety clasp, and so it twists in together, and so if the baby, if it gets caught on something, it will pull out easier than other clasps. I mean, you still, in children under 3, you really do need to be careful. When she was tiny, I would wrap it around her little ankle. All of the kids actually, when they're just teeny tiny, I didn't like the idea of it being around their necks. So we would wrap it around their little fat ankles in the night or when they're napping when I can't be there to supervise. But the amber necklaces, they come in all kinds of different shapes and sizes and polishes. So mine is, I believe mine is raw, but it's been kind of polished from me wearing it. Missy's is very raw.
That one was mine.
This one is actually Emma's. Sarah broke her necklace. She kept pulling on it. And so we kind of did ring around the rosies with her necklaces. So Missy's probably the one that needs it the very most. So Emma, in her generosity, is letting Missy wear hers until we can buy Missy a new one. And then Sarah's wearing Missy's old one. We need to replace Sammy's, and I've got one on order for Jonah.
So we just need a lot of replacing. And
yep, we need to replace a couple. And mine is missing a few beads, so I'd really like to get a new one too. But as the budget allows, we'll do what we can. Amber necklaces work by having an acid in them called succinic. I think it's succinic acid.
It's like SUCCINIC.
Yes, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But a succinic acid that goes into the body. It is much like an ibuprofen or a Tylenol effect on the body. Do I feel like it's magical? No. Do you put it on and immediately you feel better? No. But
you can tell a difference.
You can tell a difference. Sammy, when we went to the dentist one day about a year or 2 ago, he said, "Oh, it looks like he's getting some molars in, and he's probably been complaining." And I stopped to pause. He hadn't complained at all. I had no idea he was teething. So that was really a cool testimonial to me that a child that could tell me they were hurting didn't tell me anything at all that they were hurting. Emma, you've had experience with your molars coming in, your 12-year-old molars.
Oh, yeah. I could tell they were coming in, I could feel them. But then sometimes I'm wearing necklaces and I don't like to wear 2 necklaces at once. It's really weird.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I'll take it off and then I forget to put it back on because I'm awesome.
Yeah.
And and they hurt, and so I like them. Anyway.
Yeah, so they do make a difference. With Missy specifically, we were in a rear end accident when she was about 2, and we had to go to the chiropractor for care. And we found that probably a lot of her crankiness came from her neck that was out, probably from birth. When they come out, things are squishy and things can get kind of off-centered. So if you've got a cranky baby, go to the chiropractor, because it made a huge difference in our lives and in her well-being. But I put an amber necklace on her, and she went from needing to go to the chiropractor every few weeks to 6 months, and then it was a year, and then now we just kind of go as needed whenever she's feeling like she might need an adjustment. So it's been really cool that amber necklaces have really, really helped us in a lot of ways. Emma is amazing at doing some research, so today I told her to get online and to research some different points as to why amber necklaces are good or useful. Take it away, Emma.
Okay, so amber is fossilized tree sap, which contains succinic acid, which with your body warmth, it will go into your body. It is released into your body. Succinic acid provides anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. You can find amber teething necklaces in many pharmacies because doctors have long since known of the ability of pain relievers in the amber.
So I thought that was really cool. It's actually in European pharmacies. And so I really think the United States, as progressive as we are in some ways, I think we really struggle in others. So wouldn't that be so cool to walk into a pharmacy and you see amber necklaces? Doctors here think I'm nuts, and I probably am. But I just thought that was a really neat thing, that it's a well-known thing in the European pharmacies to be used as medicinal reasons. Can you sit down?
Baltic amber is found in the Baltic region of Europe. Baltic amber has the most percentage of succinic acid, which is a powerful antioxidant. It can also help with fighting toxic free radicals, helps improve the immune system, and reduces stress. It should be in direct contact with the skin. Succinic acid is absorbed through the skin, so in order for you to absorb the acid, it must be in direct contact
with the skin. So it's a really good thing. One thing I have researched as well is there are different colors of amber. The lighter the amber, the more succinic acid is in it. And so, but Sam wears the black one and he had no problems. So it's just, I don't want to put a gold necklace on my boy. I think that's just a little weird. Like I said, I am ordering one for Jonah. And so that will be black, the workplace. People can be mean.
Could we buy one that's the same color as this?
Yes, Sammy wants a different one too. So like I said, as soon as budget allows, we will be getting him a different one. They have different lengths. You really need to be cautious with what you're buying. I buy mine on Amazon, and I'll put a link to the product in the description. I've bought a few different brands. I'll put a few links under, and you can make your own choices if you do want to invest in one. The lengths make the cost different, obviously. I do know that there are places you can send in to have them restrung, and there's a lesser cost to that. So I'm just trying to weigh the options, whether I want to repair necklaces or just invest in a new one. But anyway, back to, you've got to be careful what you buy. Some places will try to sell you glass, and it's not amber. So you want to make sure it's an authorized, authentic dealer. And that's kind of hard to do. It's hard to know online, but I trust Amazon. They come with a little certificate of authenticity. Whether that's real or not, I'm just putting a little bit of faith in the company, I guess. But I do know there's a test that you can burn something and smell it. I have not done that. But anyway, we are firm believers in amber necklaces for people of all ages. I didn't know a lot of the things that Emma researched today. I didn't know about the stress relief. I didn't know about.
Okay, so I read about the stress relief, that a lot of the babies, they'll get high anxiety because of the pain in their mouth. So the amber acts as a very, very low sedative kind of thing, and it will sedate. like the pain and stuff, and it will help with the anxiety.
Isn't that neat? And so, you know, you're not having to do all the Tylenol that you don't want to give your child at such a young age. I would say that I did do a little bit of Motrin and Tylenol for my littles when they were small and they were teething, but I didn't have to do it as much as my friends, and that I would attribute to the Amber. So we are believers for people of all ages. With my autoimmune, it does come with some achy joints and some muscle pains, and I know it helps me. Like I said, it's not the magic drug. It's not a magic cure, but it helps. And I don't have to take anything for it. It's just on me, and I just enjoy wearing it. I really like it. I just feel like it's something that I need. And so if it's something you think could help you, head on down to the link and get your Amber necklace today. I sound like a commercial. This is not sponsored. This is something that we've had a few subscribers ask us about, why we wear Amber and this and that. So we just wanted to share with you the reasons why Amber necklaces are amazing. And thank you for coming along with us today on this crazy adventure that we like to call homesteading. And we really hope to see you tomorrow.
The sky is gray, I guess that's what it takes to feel